I met him at a store first and foremost.
By chance?
I met him by chance.
No, man. Which
well,
store
I mean,
I want
like,
to
you
go?
know, when you just manifest. And I always
life.
knew that I wanted to work with him, but you know, sometimes you don't know how to track people down.
Okay.
I had like sent him a DM on Instagram that never got anywhere. Like, and then this one day I was at the shops with my sisters, and they're like, "Hey, Maphorisa, our sister can sing," and they're like, "You're gonna have to sing for him. You're not gonna pass this opportunity."
Really? On the street, just like that?
On the store, like and they had like, I remember they closed this like the shop doors. Like everyone in the shop was like, "Okay, girl, here's your audition. Do your thing."
Emma, they closed the shop.
They closed the shop for like a good 10 minutes. And then I sang for him there. I remember what song I think I sang like one of something Soweto songs actually. And then I was like, okay, cool. I think he was in a hurry. He was like, okay, cool, take my number. I think it was Agana Mali, in fact.
Please, little knock.
Agana Mali. I forgot the words. But you get the point.
But
This audition did not
such
go
a
well.
terrible tease. I thought we were going.
I forgot the lyrics.
I never know how to pronounce the song. Okay, Malum Cool Cat. Can't do not say Haji.
I guess that works. What a king. Ogaro El Ara,
23 minutes after 1 o'clock, right here on the lunch circle. We're in the second hour and making the circle bigger. Not just making the circle bigger, opening up the circle today. Super excited. I don't know how to act. I'm in public. I might just embarrass you.
No, man. Tare.
Well,
Bump yourself.
like we always do in the second hour, joining the lunch circle.
Making it bigger.
Ne? Today we have a very, very wonderful guest. Okay, it's the one. You know, Nama
Arrest yourself. Zbambe.
The wonderful thing about my job is that sometimes I interact with very talented people. Sometimes I interact with very beautiful people, and some days
It's both.
and
Today, it's both.
that's why I get in. Some gala hit the radio tima more or less because I can't control. And today, joining the TLC, we have the wonderful, the beautiful, the talented Nia Pearl in studio. Hello.
Ninjani, guys.
What's going on, Johnny?
I'm good.
Thanks for
having
having me.
Thanks for having me here.
What brings you here today?
I'm here to talk to you guys about music.
Ne?
Yeah.
We're
you
always
know?
willing to talk about music.
Awesome. Let's do it.
But before we get into the music, there's a question that I always like asking artists, especially because you know how when you are artistic, there's a stage name that you have,
Yeah.
right? So my question then to you is Nia Pearl, are you Nia Pearl? Do your parents know Nia Pearl? Or did Nia Pearl come about with the art itself?
My parents do not know Nia Pearl. I coined that name for myself.
Yeah.
But my friends always called me Pearl because my name is Peleka. So like
Oh,
they
yeah,
just
yeah.
gave me a cool name and they just decided to call me Pearl. And then I just came across the meaning of purpose in Swahili, which is Nia. I was like, okay, this works because you know, like I consider myself as a gem, like an artistic gem, and my purpose in this earth is to make music. So I just decided to put it together that my name is Nia Pearl. You know, a pearl with a purpose.
I love it.
Makes complete sense.
Yeah.
So where did music start for you?
Yo, it started so early. I think I was about 6 or 7 when I loved seeing artists like on TV and mimicking what they were doing. I used to then just force my family to watch me perform.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I
You
used
were
to
one of
like
those?
sit down. I want to perform
Watch
for you
me.
guys. Exactly. And then I got to high school. I decided to just join, you know, the choir. That's when my passion really like started. Like, oh my word, I love doing this.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, I studied music further.
So there's a thing about choirs, ne? So Vele, you know, we must all join a choir if you want to
want
sing
to
what
make
I
it.
think.
I really miss them. I feel like I want to find a choir now that I can join because it's really nice. It's like, it's fun because there's a bunch of people that can sing, that love music, and you guys get to do that together. It's really dope.
So with that said, why not do choir music? Choral music, you know, gospel
hear
music. Be
you.
that person.
Maybe later.
Hey, when you've repented.
Yeah, no. I'm going to stick to the Yanos for now. Thanks.
But why the Yanos? Why specifically the Yanos?
It's just awesome, man. And you know what? It literally happened by chance for me. I found well, piano found me in like 2019 when I met DJ Maphorisa and Kabza. I met Pori first, and like my plan was to just. I was just trying to get him to help me blow up. Like I was just trying to change my life. I was like trying to do like Afro popish, Afro, I don't know, something kind of vibes. And I met him in an era where like he was just like focused on growing this, you know, this genre. And he's like, okay, cool, I hear you. You have your own vision, but like I want you to try something out. Like just try and jump on this beat, and then like just let's see how it goes. I was like, okay, cool, and I was pretty open to doing that. And then it ended up being more songs. I ended up really, really enjoying it, and you know what? I've just never looked back since.
So speaking of music, what type of music did you find? I'd rather gravitate towards this one.
Well, back then I was mostly, like I say, like Afro soul, like very Afro popish, R&B also. Like I really liked at that point in my life. I still do, by the way. And you know, like the very soft ballady kind of music. So yeah.
You know, you mentioned your meeting with Maphorisa in 2019. I think he might still be even the go-to guy. If you want to make it, he might be the go-to. How does that conversation go?
Well, I met him at a store first and foremost.
By chance?
I met him by chance.
No, man. Which store I want to go?
You know when you just manifest. I always knew that I wanted to work with him, but you know, sometimes you don't know how to track people down.
Okay.
I had like sent him a DM on Instagram that never got anywhere. Like, and then this one day I was at the shops with my sisters, and they're like, hey, Maphorisa, our sister can sing. And they're like, you're going to have to sing for him. You're not going to pass this opportunity.
Really? On the street, just like that?
On the store. And they had like, I remember they closed this, like the shop doors. Like everyone in the shop was like, okay, girl, here's your audition. Do your thing.
Emma, they closed the shop.
They closed the shop for like a good 10 minutes. And then I sang for him. I remember what's hard. I think I sang like one of Something Soweto songs actually. And then I was like, okay, cool. I think he was in a hurry. He was like, okay, cool, take my number. I think it was Agana Mali, in fact.
Please, let her know.
Agana Mali. I forgot the words. But you get the point.
But
this audition did not go well.
I thought we were going.
I forgot the lyrics, guys. I was kissing.
But it went well.
We went well. We're here today, so clearly it went well.
But since sharp. You forgot the lyrics to Akanama.
I did. Sorry, I'm quite nervous right now. So
don't be, man. You're going to sing anyway. You can't leave your without singing. Yeah, so you better leave those nerves.
I'm joking.
No, speaking of singing, something yana.
Okay.
Something yana. We have your music here.
But I'm gonna sing for you guys. Don't worry, I got you.
Well, you're not gonna leave without singing. You're saying it like you have a choice. You do not have a choice. But what kind of music did you see? You mentioned Afro pop.
Yes.
What kind of music do you see yourself doing aside from piano?
Yes, I still see myself doing, I don't know, like a reminisce, something that fuses the music, like Mqolo Wakdala, like the Letambulu type of music, but like, and obviously like in this new generation, like I like making like very soulful, traditional, like / tribal, but like jazzy, like a fusion of jazz and tribal is like what I would, ideally love to do. And I think it's something, contemporary jazz.
This is very interesting.
Contemporary jazz.
So apart from shutting down the store,
yes,
when was the moment that you feel, Hori, no, you had made it?
I don't think, I don't know. I feel like maybe we're getting there.
Really?
Yeah.
After all the success.
It's a journey, it's a process. And yeah, we keep going.
I think she's being modest.
I think so too. But it's good. It's good.
Ne?
Yeah, we live here thinking, oh, she's such a modest girl.
Ne?
Love it for her.
So speaking of the personality, what type of personality are you? And what are some of the things, if we were to find out, the average person, you're like, no, Niapela, I know that's not, she's not really like that.
I'm a very reserved person. I'm very I'm an introvert, like to the core. I keep to myself a lot.
Okay.
I stick to the same people every day because I just I get so uncomfortable around people most of the time. And yeah, but I do have my moments where I like to pop out and show niggas from time to time, you know. But yeah.
So you've said that you don't think you've reached that level yet, right? So I want to ask, a lot of the times people have a particular stage that they'd love to see themselves on, whether it be, I don't know, a Grammy, whether it be
Definitely
Coachella, I don't know. What stage would you like
those
to
things.
be on?
Like, I'm trying to get to those things. I'm trying to get to Coachella. I'm trying to get to a point where I see myself collaborating with people like Aristar,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to tour. I'm trying to tour the world and just fly the South African flag like high, you know, as an artist and as also as a citizen of the country. And I can't wait to see myself in that, you know, in that level.
Internationally, we have Aristar, we have Thames that you mentioned. Locally, who
I
would
mean,
you
there's
like to work
tons.
with?
Locally, I think I'm at a point where I'm really trying to collaborate with other artists that are not like in the piano genre.
Okay.
People like Saki is like, I think she does quite everything.
Yeah.
People like that. Black Diamond, I'm a fan of. I would love to work with Black Diamond. I'd love to work with Black Coffee. Nomfundo Mo.
Okay.
Awesome. You know, that's where I'm trying to go now with like the sound and collaborations. I love piano. I do piano, but I think I'm trying to like spread my wings.
All right. Now that's enough of you mentioning other people.
Yeah.
Please tell us a bit more about Enchanted Mantra, your latest one.
Yes. Okay, cool. I love talking about that song. So Enchanted Mantra is my single, my new single that's out at the moment, and it's by myself and Calvin Momo. And it features Styx and Mzizi. It is a song that's like 13 minutes. It's quite long, but it's actually it's worth it. I feel like
30 minutes.
you just have to just get into it and listen to it for 30 minutes because it's really dope. We featured quite a number of session artists when we were recording it, so it's like really, really musical and like has such cool elements to it. And I mean, lyrically, I just speak about, I don't know, it's about tenacity, just holding on to your dream and never letting go, keeping going, and just staying positive and loving life through everything.
In order to write these lyrics, do I have to major in English? Like, how do you
I write in Xhosa a lot, so English okay,
it means you have to major in Xhosa then. If you're writing in Xhosa.
I never did. It's just a language I'm born to, so I don't know. I've always spoken because I grew up in the Eastern Cape, so.
But I want to know, how do you come up with the lyrics that are so meaningful and that can touch somebody, the next person?
It's just a matter of tapping into yourself and like what's going on in your mind and in your heart. And then, you know, the rest is history. Like, there's no science behind it, to be quite honest. There's no philosophy on how to write a song. It's just about you just expressing and speaking, and the words always come, you know.
So listening to Enchanted Mantra, are the lyrics true to you?
Yeah.
Can we listen and say, no, Nia Pearl went through this, she lived this?
Yeah, it definitely speaks about me and my journey.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's 13:35 on Cap City's number one, 20 FM 93.6. This right here is the Lunch Circle, and making the circle bigger, in studio with us we have Nia Pearl Ebona. She promised us a performance.
Yes.
I can't wait.